NPC.
Continue on with the same sort of genre.
Alright, are you ready?
No, give me a second.
Too bad, we have started. No time for seconds.
Hulu has it,
Hulu.
and Bride of
Who
Chucky
you?
on Prime
You.
Video.
It's not on there already. I looked.
Yeah, no, it would be American then.
Bride of Chucky, but first of all, welcome to the NPC Colistseum 36.
Yes. 36.
Good, good. I'm your host Kane. In front of me, Aaron. Hey Aaron. Martin, how you going? And Melissa. Hey Aaron. You all ready?
Sure.
Patreons, thank you.
We have 2 irons.
That was a thing that happened.
Yeah, it was.
I think we're all Aaron.
They don't come here for like quality.
I don't know why they come here actually.
Why are you here? Who are you?
Who are you?
want?
And what are you doing here?
It's getting warm in here, alright? I think that's.
It's getting real warm.
I think the blood's flowing.
You told me it was going to get cold in here. You lied.
I forgot. I set a timer.
Alright, so, Bride of Chucky. What about reviews, Kane? Tell us the reviews.
Okay, first off, it was released in '98. I did not realize how young I was when I watched this movie. That is too young to be watching this movie.
Where were your
Kane, you
parents?
watched many other worse movies.
This movie's pretty fucked
You
up.
watched Hellraiser with me.
It's
I've never
different.
seen
Hellraiser's
that.
good.
What is it like?
Good watching.
I've been trying. I actually haven't watched it. I thought I had, but I hadn't. Going back and watching all the
Let's go watch
trailers
some.
for the Hellraisers.
Well, this one made 50 million at the box office. Had a budget of 25 million, so not great. It let's see, 81% on Google, 5.4 IMDb, 2.5 Common Sense Media. Fuck off with that name.
Common Sense Media.
Fuck off. And Rotten Tomatoes 46, not bad.
Who does it out of 5? Out of 5.
That weird guy, Robert, whatever. Remember?
Edgar?
I know, but
Edgar, yeah.
out of 5, that's like, like that just makes no sense. Do you know
We
how
do
many
it out of
movies-
5, and then we
in,
combine
like,
it.
within a group of 5. Like, it's retarded.
It just means
Birdemic would be the only movie in 1.
Yeah.
Then there would have to be the perfect movie in 5 out of 5.
Like, you know when you see something with the groups of 5, it's like 5 stars. You're like, oh, 3.5. That's the lowest you're probably going to go on, like, yeah, I'll go 3.5. I'm not going much lower.
Yeah, I know. Like, if someone sees a 3, that is like, it's rubbish. So what's 2 and 1 for?
Real bad
People like
shit.
you.
Bad boy Bubby.
Anyway.
Got bad in the name. Alright. Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chunky.
Bride of Chunky. As Martin sent it to us.
Leave my horrible spelling.
He wanted us to watch the porn parody
Bride of
with
Chunky.
big women in it, but we opted for this one instead. More child friendly.
Not as horrifying. Not quite the classic that the Bride of Chunky is. So
Alright.
where do we start with this fucking movie?
This is their first one where they tried to start a horror comedy after the child plays.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because I always felt like Chucky is in the same vein as Freddy. He speaks and he's funny and it's all about kind of being wacky and weird.
No, the first 3 weren't. He was not exactly wacky. He came off that way and everyone finds it funny, but he wasn't. They weren't trying to be funny.
Because we watched 1, 2, 3 and then Bride of Chucky.
And you're supposed to watch him in.
Yeah, like, so obviously going to be a tad biased on the what we think of it in that sense, but we'll try and keep it just to this movie. Like, I do think he was always kind of wacky. This one definitely went further.
Yeah.
This is like
This one was supposed to be a comedy.
this is
horror
like
comedy.
later Freddy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when they really started like letting him be is like, you know, the one-liners and stuff like that.
I actually more got the impression that people found him funny in the first ones, and then they were like, you know what, everyone's laughing at his dialogue, let's really ramp it up and make him funny.
Probably.
Okay, so this has a great opening scene.
What was the opening of this?
Yeah. They're going through the locker room. You get to see Freddy's mask.
Yeah,
Oh,
you see
yeah.
Jason's yeah.
But Michael Myers, Jason. There's a box in there from the Creep Show.
I was wondering what other things
There's
there
a-
were
yeah.
in there.
The bike that's on the end. Everyone, I don't see it, but everyone's saying that's the bike, meant to be the bike from Stephen King's It.
Really? Silver?
Yeah, Quick's whatever the bike's called.
Ah.
But there's meant to be a bunch of little Easter eggs in there.
How fun!
I
Obviously,
thought that
we
kind of
knew
tells you
some of them.
like about the horror genre
Yeah.
when they put
Okay.
Jason, Freddy, and Michael Myers in there. I was like, all right, like,
But there's a bunch of other things in the whole movie, like the Hellraiser comment.
yeah,
oh yeah, I know.
The point where he moves his head around is meant to be a
Exorcist.
Exorcist, because the guy he's sitting on,
Yeah.
I think is meant to be from The Exorcist. Who's played one of the guys
Oh,
in The
really?
Exorcist as well.
Oh my God.
There's a bunch of, if you didn't notice, there is a bunch of little
Little
things
Easter eggs like that.
taken from other horror movies.
What was
great.
there was a comment, is like, if this was a movie, there was a comment in there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, if this was a movie, it would have to be done in like a series of like.
Oh, take
like-
3.
It would take 3 to 4 sequels. Blah blah blah. It was,
to explain.
Yeah,
That's so. They're all right. They're definitely making more fun of themselves
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
one.
That was when the kid goes, "How'd this happen?" What
Yeah.
happened?
Oh yeah.
So they were making fun of themselves in that one.
So did everyone get to watch this? You got to watch it, Aaron?
I did.
Aaron's going to give it probably really bad critical reviews because he probably watched it on such a big screen with such a small file, so he couldn't see half of it.
But
But this-
it wasn't so bad.
I had a Blu-ray version, and I was watching it through the Xbox on the old Bravia.
Yeah.
So the Xbox won't run it at 1080. It only runs it at 720 on that TV,
Oh, really?
and it looks amazing on there because it's shrunk down from 1080 screen.
Well,
Yeah.
the one we watched it on was like still pretty good quality, so I can't
Yeah, it
argue
was
with that.
pretty good. We tried YouTube and we were like, "Fuck this!" And then by the time we found the other one, it was like, "This looks amazing" next to the YouTube.
All right. Where do you want to start on this fucking movie?
What do you mean? Where do you want to start? It's a great movie.
Hey, I know I enjoy this movie. It's
What about
literally the
the
dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. I love it.
the female protagonist? What's her
Tiffany?
actor?
Jennifer Tilly, is it?
Catherine Heigl.
Okay, she's weird. Why
Which
does
one? Which
The
female?
one who
The
likes
main one?
Chucky?
The one that gets turned into
One
a
who liar, liar?
Protagonist.
Protagonist, the good
Oh,
guy.
protagonist.
Yeah, Jennifer Tilly. So-
Go away, you.
No,
Go away, you.
Catherine Heigl.
Go away, you. Oh, yeah, you're good.
She's not the protagonist, is she?
Yeah, I
Right,
guess.
her.
Which one? That one.
Yeah, the one that's from Knocked Up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
How come she doesn't look any older now? Like
She does.
she looks the same age.
Yeah, she does look really similar.
I've been watching that doctor show with Rachel lately.
Oh, Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, and she was in that, so she looks a lot different in that.
Yeah.
I can see that she's aged a smidge.
Look at Jennifer Tilly now. What the fuck?
She got fat.
Wow. Nah.
Wh-
You're annoying.
Where is
she's
she?
the first one. Look, she's got brown hair now and she's fat.
How old is she?
What the hell?
It's because she's old.
She looks
She
better.
aged like a human, unlike the other one.
Why does she kind of look better?
What do you mean?
How old is she? Oh, she's 61.
What? She doesn't look 61.
She's 63.
She looks so much better with dark hair.
Okay, I don't understand why in Liar Liar she looked so much older than she did in Bride of Chucky. They're both from around the same time.
She looks so pretty down there on the third row. Yeah, that one. She looks like Alyssa Milano.
That's what I was saying. Some of the shots, she looks like Alyssa Milano.
Okay.
We struggled to say her name the other day. We just completely forgot.
Yeah, because I know Alyssa Milano's name, but then Kane called her something
I was
else.
Melissa Manano.
Yeah, no,
And then
you
she
called her.
couldn't say anything then.
You called her Alyssa Minato,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm like, what? And I'm like, no, that's not her name. Her name is. Wait a minute. So then I'm like, Minato, Milano, Minato, and then we couldn't think of it, and Kane ruined me mentally.
She's a zoo now.
She's a zoo.
Minato's a zoo.
Alyssa Minato.
Stop that.
The main attraction.
Alright. Also, this guy playing Chucky for 4 fucking movies. That's great.
What, as the voice?
Yeah.
I was going to say, because
Look at him. Look at him from his one role that we all remember. Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
Oh, shit, I didn't realise that was his voice.
Oh, wait. Is he
He's in Star Trek, yeah. In Voyager.
He was a cunt in Voyager, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was I'm pretty sure he's from Voyager, isn't he? He's the Beta Void.
He's a beta.
See the murderer from the monkey?
I
Am
don't
I thinking
remember.
the wrong guy? He looks like him though.
He looks shady. He's not playing a lovable character, that's for sure.
No, never.
Also, I'm gonna throw it out there. How much do you fucking hate the dad in this movie?
The dad.
The uncle.
Oh no, uncle. The uncle.
Oh, he's
Fucking-
great.
He's actually a piece of shit.
He's a crooked cop. He's great.
He's,
Yeah, but why didn't the kids think, like, he's probably played this bullshit before? Why wouldn't they think, alright, let's just meet once we get to the fucking dance?
Yeah.
Also, he ruined her prom night. What is his problem?
He
Prom.
hates her and he wants her to die.
Yeah, what does he want? What is he getting out of this? I don't get it.
Pleasure.
Yeah, I think he just wants to keep her away from anything until she's 18. Keep her locked up.
It's real weird.
Anyway.
What about the?
Oh,
goth
I
guy?
don't even know what to say about
What about
this.
the goth? What do you think of the goth guy?
The goth guy is funny. He's just a bloody simple guy that's just trying to impress
He's
this
just trying
chick.
to, I love when you see the shot side
Yeah.
by side on the news.
Like,
He's just this like geeky guy.
yeah. Poor bastard. What about
And
how he
then-
tried to pretend he killed that guy?
It's just himself.
Just him.
In real life, he's a transsexual. Transvestite, whatever you want to call it.
They're trans, yeah.
He was
Alexis Arquette.
he was born Robert.
They're Patricia Arquette's sibling.
Don't know who that is.
Medium.
The main chick from Medium.
Alison Dubois' sister. Well, brother turned sister.
Really?
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
Huh. You learn something new every day.
You're welcome.
They should just switch.
What?
What did she
I'm
say?
just saying they could just switch.
How? What do you mean?
One goes one way, the other goes the other.
Years active. 1987 to present.
Is that just her age or acting?
It's how long she's been acting.
That's how long she's been active.
Sexually active
Sexually
since
active?
1987.
Oh, that's good to know. She's 51 now, so how old was she then? Alright, so
Come on,
let's
start
actually
off.
talk about the movie.
Alright, first of all, I just want to say. So, we get it, they're trying to play off that those two were together before. So she was in, she was with a strangler. The
What?
girl.
Yes.
Yeah, she was with
Charles.
what's his name?
Charles Xavier.
Charles Lee Ray.
Yeah.
So they were living together
Yeah.
before he got killed.
Also-
in the
She
first
must have
movie.
been like 20.
Yeah, she... Well, I guess she was in her 30s in this?
Yeah.
It's 10 years. It's what was it? 10 years
10
later.
years,
Yeah.
yeah. Did they also Photoshop in that amulet to his old picture?
No,
'Cause-
no, I'm pretty sure that was there.
You sure? I feel
'Cause I
like that
remem-
amulet wasn't there before.
I swear they talked about the amulet. He was using it in the first movie.
But he didn't need it for the other ones.
I swear he did.
No, he didn't need it to go into the inanimate objects.
He only
You
needed
need
to
it
get
to
out
go
of it.
into the humans.
Yeah.
To put yourself into a human body. You need the amulet.
Because I'm pretty
Then
sure
what are the other movies when he's trying to get into a human?
yeah, when he's trying to get into the kid, I'm pretty sure he's holding it.
He's not.
Nah, he's not.
Sure?
Yeah,
It's buried with him. How can he be holding it?
yeah.
He wasn't buried yet.
he was
I
buried.
swear they had it in the
No,
original.
Nah, we
like,
watched
just
them and we
watched
didn't
them.
know anything about the amulet.
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 Amulet. Amulet.
The old Hamlet.
You remind me of Benedict Cumberbatch trying to say penguin.
Can you not say penguin?
He did this whole documentary where he had to do a voiceover, and he's like, the small-footed penguins walking through the forest, penguin, and it gets worse and worse. And now when he watches it back, he's like, you know, it wasn't just me in this room recording this. I had a whole team of people. No one told me I was saying it wrong.
The old penguin.
So good.
Penguins.
Hamlet.
So, apart from the inconsistencies in the storyline,
Yes.
No, they're throwing in more lore. You know, that stuff never bothers me.
Yeah.
To be honest. Like, if you want to continue and keep, especially with horrors, I like the lore in horrors. That's one of my favorite parts of them. So
they just took shortcuts basically.
Yeah.
They gave you a reason why they
Needed
had to
to.
make a journey.
yeah,
And then they just threw in that his body was getting exhumed for some reason, just so the body would basically be ready for them to.
Yeah.
Oh, because they
Open
found his
the-
fingerprints at the crime scenes because he was going around killing
Yeah.
people. Which I'd love to know how his fingerprints are on the in the doll.
well, the longer you stay,
Like-
the dull is
It
you become more
explains that
human.
in one of
That's
them.
why he can be
True.
killed.
Yeah,
Because his eyeballs are the same too. The eyeballs of Chucky changed to his actual.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's why he started bleeding as well, eh?
I do enjoy the bleeding.
It took one thing that annoyed me with that law side of things was that for her,
Oh yeah, for her it took no time.
yeah, for her it went very, very quickly. Where for him, it took him 2 movies or something.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
No. In the first movie, he was starting to become.
Yeah, near the end.
No,
near the
wasn't
end.
it? He had a small amount of time, like a small window to get out of the body. Maybe that's when he didn't need the amulet.
Actually.
No.
Maybe it's like they're trying to make it seem like once had been stuck in the body, because that was part of the law, is that once he was in there too long, he wouldn't be able to get out.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he meant he wouldn't be able to get
There's
out,
also the
because he
other
didn't
thing
have
of-
the amulet.
Yeah, there's the other thing though. He can do it with someone he just tells the secret to.
No, you had to be able to tell. You had to tell the secret to the person.
The first person he tells his secret to is the person he can change with, or something.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's why when he was in the new body, he told that little black kid.
In the third movie, the military place. Do you remember that one? He's like, and then instead of going after Andy, is it?
Yeah.
He just tells the little black kid and tries to change with him the whole movie.
Yeah.
Play hide the soul.
Hide the soul, aka sausage.
Gets
Anyway,
into it
other
in a
than
different
law-
way. I'm pretty sure that's a different porn parody.
Other than law, this bitch is really crazy. This guy is a straight up killer in real life and as a doll. And she's like, I'm gonna lock him in this wooden fucking cage thing.
No, what about her fucking like schizo personality where she turns from like not loving, but like
Yeah, she's crazy.
No, she had,
liking you to not liking you in a split second?
She
had a
thought they
reason.
were
yeah,
engaged.
she had a reason.
She waited for him
No.
for 10 years.
No,
She's
that's
crazy.
not a reason. She is crazy.
Yeah,
she's
you know,
crazy.
Dated
like he
a
was
murderer.
prepared to marry her.
Oh, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
He was. He's like, fine, let's get married if it means that much to you.
Yeah.
She's like, nah.
Afterwards, after
Yeah.
That was after she'd locked him up.
Yeah, she's like, you're never gonna change. He's like, well, let's get married if that's all that matters.
Yeah, but he didn't love her.
He did
never
to a
loved
certain
her.
degree.
well, she thought he did it first.
Look, the fact he didn't strangle her says a lot.
Yeah, it does.
He
Says
did
a lot.
electrocute her in the bath, though, you guys. Like,
Yeah, but that was after she
She'd
locked him
already
up.
turned on him.
Yeah.
She did get him that nice bridal doll, though.
Mm.
No.
She thought of him.
Also,
Okay, no one's mentioned
Hey.
the sex scene yet.
Hey, no, we're getting to that.
Oh, yeah, we're getting there.
He brought her back. That is love.
He brought her back to punish her.
Yeah.
No, he
He
brought
still
her
brought her
back
back.
because
To
he loved
punish
her.
her.
It still brought her back.
Still
To
brought her
punish
back.
I don't care. He still brought her back.
He's like, death is too easy for this bitch. Become a doll. You're so fucking vain. To be fair, she made herself look pretty good. Terrifying, but
Yeah,
like
it's
pretty cool.
The doll was terrifying before the makeup.
Yeah, it
I
looked
think it
better
got a
after.
bit-
It looked better after the.
I think it
makeover.
was always creepy.
Oh, it's always creepy, but it was super creepy before the makeup.
All I could think of though, when he looks at her and he's like, "Whoa!" All I could think was like that question where people are like, "When you get older, do you find people your age attractive, or are you always attracted to younger people?" And I was like, "So when you're a doll, you find dolls attractive, huh? Like that's what's happening? Because that doll's not hot."
Yeah, no.
Like, he's been dead for a long time.
Look at her fucking
He's
face.
been a doll.
And
Oh,
he's like a 2 out of 10. And she's like a 4. That's like double your score. Like, if something's double your score, like, it's gorgeous to you.
She stitched his face back together.
She
Very-
did a pretty fucking good job, to be honest. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Well,
It looked like that guy's head, the doctor's head from Halloween, when he stomped on him.
I was gonna say he did fall into a fan at the end of
I was gonna
3.
say,
So.
his head was actually mangled completely though in the end of 3. Wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah, no. When she pulls him out, like it should have been pieces.
Yeah.
I think we should dress as Chucky and Tiffany for like AvCon or something.
That's weird.
I think
Right.
it's a good idea.
I have to say, the story of the movie, the couple being like, I don't know, they're like, are they the protagonists? Because they're kind of just like
human couple
antagonist.
the
are.
human,
Oh, wait, the
the couple, the young couple.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
They're like the weird plot for this movie,
They're the
but
good guys.
they're such weird characters in this because obviously the main
No,
characters.
he's
are
the
Chucky
good
and
guy.
Yeah.
is he? Is he really?
Yeah, good guy.
Oh my fucking god! Damn it!
Took you a
That's
while
it.
to get that.
It's over. We're done.
He's the hero of this movie.
It's funny that the whole point of this movie is just obviously them taking them on the journey, but like the shit's happening around them, which is really funny that they just think each other are the killers.
I
What about their friend, their mutual friend? He just gets turned to paste.
This movie is all about Chucky and Tiffany falling in love. I don't know how you can think this isn't a rom-com.
This is a love story.
You know what? This might be a horror rom-com.
It's a horror rom-com.
No, it has to be like a way to just mix that in there without saying the word horror. A hom-com.
That just sounds homosexual.
It's a horror-com.
Rom-com.
Horror-com.
Yeah, this is a lot older than what I thought it was too.
Yeah, when you're 98. I was like, Jesus.
That's why I was amazed on how well it looked when I was the version.
Yeah,
I was
thinking
watching.
back to 98, like, we were still children.
I'm looking at all the dolls, like, because they're actually things you can buy. And look at the second row, the second picture. She looks frightening, but look at him. He looks like a toddler.
I want a Chucky doll. I'm not allowed to have one.
Why?
I would
'Cause
like.
it scares the crap out
I
of
would
me.
like a small one, maybe.
I want a full size.
One that if it does come to life, it can't hurt you.
I'm talking real small.
Like 1/8 scale of him.
So what, the size of the Mortine can here?
Smaller.
Like,
I don't want him to be able to get any speed. You know what I mean?
like the size of a fucking
The Duff can,
Bic
I think.
lighter.
Yeah.
The Duff can.
Yeah. And even then, I'm putting it in something. Just in case. Alright. How do you feel about the sex scene?
It was great. That was all improvised
It's
too.
pretty funny.
From what I was reading when I was reading things about the movie,
Mm.
there was an improvised scene.
Really?
Yeah.
They're like, pretend your doll's fucking. And action. It's weird because it starts off. I actually thought there was more to it, but it's pretty tame. The only thing you see is like the whole undress, and
You
then
don't even
see
see any penetration.
You see a bit of her ass,
silhouette.
and then it's like the shadow in the background. It's weird.
I do like the thing about the condom, though.
More rubber.
I thought you were plastic.
It's so dumb. And then I was like, are they mentioning rubber and condoms purely to use that line, or is she getting pregnant? And I'm like, wait, the next one's called Seed of Chucky, god damn it.
Oh, no. Are you telling me you didn't straight away see that when they had sex there was going to be a baby?
No, I didn't.
I didn't.
When I first watched this movie, I was not
No.
thinking that. I was thinking, this is a... It's
No,
like when you watch
it-
any sex scene in a movie, you're not thinking pregnancy. You're just...
Right.
That's a sex scene.
No. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, there's going to be a baby. It's going to be a baby. I knew there was
As
going
soon
to
as
be a
they said
baby.
that line, you kind of knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, once they mention a condom and not
Yeah,
having
yeah.
one, it's like, okay, they're having a kid.
Yeah,
But
of course.
Right. What about that other couple? Those slimy bastards. So glad they're dead.
which
died.
ones?
They died great.
The ones
The
that
mirror.
stole from them.
Oh, yeah.
Tiffany threw the glass,
Yeah.
the bottle into the mirror. They died way
That
too
was
easily.
only-
Okay,
that
you
was-
would not
oh.
die like that.
Yeah, they died way
Oh,
too
no.
easily.
But
But-
that was the only time where I was like, the CGI is not good for that.
You've literally been impaled on glass. You didn't die.
Do you know how thick and heavy that glass would have to be to do what it did?
Yeah.
Well, like the straight through the skull.
Yeah,
on
like-
both of them.
It was so ridiculous. Like, they'd be lucky to get away with, like, more than 20 stitches. It'd be nothing.
Come on.
It'd be band-aids.
These are living dolls. They can do anything.
Maybe it was
Yeah,
a
but they
really-
can't make glass fall harder.
Yeah, but maybe it was a really good shot.
It doesn't matter. They didn't get critical points. Like,
Maybe she went up there and stabbed him afterwards. They just didn't show it.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the killing of the dad with the nails and the
Yeah,
airbag.
uncle.
He didn't even die.
Yeah,
he didn't.
he was
I keep
just
saying dad, it's
sleeping.
uncle, yeah.
That's where the
The Hellraiser
Hellraiser thing,
because he's like, it looks familiar.
yeah.
It's so good.
Hmm.
Did they kill anyone else? Oh, the cop. Oh my god, that
the
cop.
blowing up the car.
That cop looked like an actual demon.
That was satisfying, though.
That car
Yeah.
would not have blown up that way. One thing I got to say.
You know,
about
the
that.
next scene when you see like the guy like look back and it's just a burnt out car. Like
Yeah.
it clearly wasn't a cop car
There's
anymore.
there was no engine left. The engine wouldn't have gone flying that much.
You see the guy at the phone booth? What the fuck hit that thing? The guy almost died. He's just making a call.
Wow, you can actually buy the life-size dolls.
Yeah.
For $900.
Whoa. That's a bit pricey.
You get 'em for cheaper than that.
$900.
$900 for this thing to maybe come alive.
For $900, it better be trying to kill me.
No, it's for a good guy Furby, basically.
Is that for the original, the proper good guy? Or
No, this is for
Bride?
the
Yeah.
ones from Bride of Chucky.
so it's the 900 for the two of them? Or just,
No, just one.
Wow, okay, they're not the ones I'm thinking of.
Jesus.
Just one.
Because I know it's like 400 for Chucky, for the one I wanted.
These are new
The
ones
last
coming
ones?
out next year.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, they're coming out?
Yeah.
There's always toys coming out for Chucky.
Look at him. Isn't he
But because
cute?
of the new movie that came out, there's a lot of toys
bit of
coming out
a-
for the old stuff still.
Ah, like a resurgent kind of thing. Yeah.
Is there a new movie coming out?
There's already
We
been
already
a new
watched it.
Child's Play.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't really call it a Child's Play movie. It was kind of bad.
Yeah,
good,
the only
but
one. I
bad.
loved it. I thought it was great.
No, I liked it, but I had to not think of it as connected at all to this.
No. Like they're different styles, like
Yeah.
different types in that. And once you separate it and you'll realize, like, I don't know, there's something about bringing old horror into the modern genre, the modern fucking era, and doing it well is not easy.
No, it's definitely not. People's tastes have changed too much.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
There's no supernatural theme to it anymore. It's the
No.
one thing I didn't like about it.
I at
Other than that, it
first
was
was
great.
like hesitant because of the whole AI thing, but then the more I watched it, I was like, I started enjoying it more and more. But as for this movie,
This movie's great.
this movie's something. It
There's no-
might be like my favorite of the Chucky's, I think.
Yeah, that's why I chose it. It's my favourite Chucky.
Why? Like, sorry, I know this is slightly off topic. You type in Bride of Chucky, you go to images, and Kylie Jenner is the 5th search.
What?
Why?
Well, you have people that look like this, and you have people that look like her.
Okay.
Isn't she all plastic by now?
Actually, yeah. No, she had her lip filler removed. Oh.
She's cosplayed.
Oh, I think she cosplayed it. Yeah, okay.
But she looks
Well,
like
it's not
she's
really
plastic.
that hard of a cosplayer when you're basically the character.
Wow.
So you guys haven't seen Seed of Chucky yet?
No.
Ah, it's great. You're in for a treat.
Ugh.
What about the Cult of Chucky?
I don't remember Cult of Chucky. No, it's Curse of Chucky. I don't remember.
I don't remember those last two. I had no idea they were still making them.
So the last one is good because it is pretty much just a Halloween that you just watched.
Mm.
So it is literally.
Is it still the same voice?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
And the kid reprises his role in it.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it's.
Wait,
Holy
really?
shit! I want to see it now. We're watching that.
Wait,
Okay.
is that basically a direct sequel?
No, I can't remember. Number 2. That's a sequel, isn't it? To 1.
1, 2, and 3 are all the kid. Except it's a new actor for the
And
third one. But
Andy's-
it's still the kid.
Andy.
Yeah, it's still Andy. They're all Andy.
No, they're not. Number 3's not Andy, is it?
Yep.
I thought number 3 was a black kid.
The military. Andy helps the black kid.
Ah, that's right. Then it's a continuation from the original Child's Place.
That's awesome.
That's cool. I'm into that.
Like, who gets away in horror movies that they can have 4 of them that they're in?
It's true.
That's impressive.
Well, it just means Chucky's shit.
That's also true.
He is a doll.
Yeah,
He's
I
very
mean-
limited.
And he gets killed and rebuilt a few
Every
times.
movie.
The only thing he has going for him is the surprise and unbelief that a toy would do this.
Yeah.
Like, that's how he gets his kills.
I do like it at the end, though, when he's like, oh, man, I'll be back, but dying souls.
He's a bitch.
The fact he just accepted it. He could have still faked it, though, when he was in the grave.
Yeah, but I think he was terrified at that point.
I think he was too angry.
No, he was scared. He didn't want to be in there with his corpse or some shit.
He did seem a bit
Yeah, he
weirded
wasn't
out
really
by the
coping.
corpse.
I mean, there are weirder things like you're an actual fucking doll that bleeds, but I guess you get creeped out by a skeleton.
It's your own skeleton, though.
Its your own skeleton would be kind of weird.
Yeah. At that point, is anything really weird anymore? Actually, probably, yeah. You're in a doll and you're next to your own dead body, but you're still alive. A little bit weird, yeah. Okay, I'll allow it.
Is that weirder than fucking a doll?
Well,
If you're a doll.
if
Why
you're
you're
doesn't
a
he
doll.
just put his spirit into his skeleton?
No.
No, because it has to be living, doesn't it?
yeah.
No.
The doll.
Not exactly living. It had to be functional, in a sense. His skeleton would have just fallen
Skeleton's
apart.
Well, he they lifted a body into a trunk. What doll?
Yeah, I
can
was
do that?
surprised when both of them. I was like, how much strength carries over? Like, how much strength does the soul really have?
The uncle didn't weigh anything because he was an empty human being.
It's hollow, heartless.
Darren.
All right. What's your, what is your? Anyone got like least favorite scene? What's your least favorite scene?
Chucky dying. Chucky shouldn't die.
How dare you? He should always die. It's
No.
the point.
Chucky
I
is
actually
great.
like the whole like him talking about how like dying's a bitch and stuff like that.
I didn't like the end where her baby attacks the fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated that.
Because now you know that those kids are going to jail because there's no one to prove that they didn't.
No,
do
he already
anything.
said
Oh,
that.
he already gave
said.
the order, didn't he?
That's not enough. That's not in a court of law going to stand up.
It's fine.
I'm pretty sure they'll see the teeth marks.
It doesn't matter.
It's the 80s or something. It's
There's
fine.
no
They were more
proof. He was
lenient
their
back then.
only proof.
Let's just blame Andy again.
Yeah.
They find the Chucky doll. Andy did it.
He's in military school. We know he's bad.
Actually, wasn't it 10 years later?
8.
Wait,
It's 8 years later.
So, no, this is meant to be.
is this 10 years after the military school? Like after
This
3?
is meant to be a month after. A month after number 3, 10 years after number 1.
Oh, okay.
But there's only 8 years between number 1 and number...
No,
no,
number 2.
Number 2 and number 3.
Yeah. Yeah, because Andy was 8 and then he was 16 in military school.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't think the timeline matters that much.
It matters.
So yes, this is only meant to be a month after the first one. After
Ah.
the third one, I mean.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, this movie was weird, but I can't think of any scenes that I dislike.
No, this,
pretty good, isn't
This
it?
movie's great all the way through.
It's one of those old classics where
I'm not
you
saying
just,
dislike, I said
you know,
least. There's always a least.
I can't think of one. Other than maybe...
I think, maybe the ending, honestly.
Maybe-
Because it is the one that stood out to me and I'm like, oh, why'd it attack? That's annoying.
Yeah.
I know it's the tropey ending of like the weird thing attacking you.
Like, who's getting taken down by a baby doll?
It would have been better
The
if
guy
he
was
just
old.
gutter stomped it. He's like, the fuck is that? Unloads a clip into it.
Then you wouldn't have Seed of Chucky.
But see, they could have had the same effect if it just came out and then went, "Rah!" and then you cut to credits.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the exact same. Instead, they had to throw a doll at the man.
Or even like it's
Its
born
mouth
and
was
it
like a
just
20
opens
cent
its
piece.
eyes.
It's like not even a 20-cent piece.
I don't know about you, but if a piranha came at my face, I'd probably die too. So.
If it
You wouldn't
came at
die.
your face,
Yeah, just
like
came
with
all
its
over it.
piranha,
Semen.
yeah.
So much semen.
Spunk. Spunk. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone actually say that.
People say it. People say it.
I'm a lady.
Not people, one person.
I'm a lady,
Person
Aaron.
says it.
I can't say piranha semen. It's piranha spunk.
Spunk is worse. It's like when people say spoof. I just want to punch them in their face.
I'm
Punch
gonna
them in the
spoof you in the
spoof.
face.
No. Maybe I should.
Oh my god.
All right. Anyone got any like favorite? What's your favorite scene?
I like
Hellraiser.
them.
The Hellraiser.
The
Yeah, that's
what?
pretty good. I like reading the fucking Voodoo for Dummies.
Oh my
The
god.
It's so
first-
stupid.
The first for Dummies book that actually works.
Mm,
The fact that it says new on there as well.
I like when he is basically getting the hots for her. Like, I think it's in the van when she does something that's brutal, or she comes up with that plan or something, and he's like,
I
wow,
love you.
ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
But
Improvising.
Yeah, but I also like when the two kids fuck with them and turn them against each other. Like she cooks
That's
for
great.
him and he's being all nice and sweet, and then they're like, oh, "Wow, look at the mess," and she's like, "Wow, he's not even going to do the dishes for you," and just instantly they fucking turn on each other
That's
so
because she's
fast.
insane.
Yeah, she
He
is.
is
They're
at
both
least
insane.
He's not insane. He is like a sociopath.
Yeah. He's
Right.
not insane though.
She's not like a she still has feelings,
Yeah, she's just pretty.
but she's just fucked in the head. He's just a sociopath. He makes like continuous decisions, and you can look at him and like basically
He's predictable.
no, yeah, I suppose predictable.
He's
Like,
mental.
He's consistent.
And a killer.
He's consistent.
Yeah.
Great.
She's fucking all over the place. She's insane.
She's female.
Yeah, but to be fair, she cooked.
Yeah, to
for
be fair,
hours.
she's female.
No, she cooked for hours, and then he's going to tell her to do the dishes. Come on.
Yeah.
She's tired. Her little plastic
She's
feet
got
are
unlimited
sore.
stamina.
Her little plastic feet hurt.
I actually kind of felt bad for her when she was all burnt and like walking along.
I know.
Did she like get a change of heart and when
Yeah.
she stabbed him
Oh
in the
fuck,
back?
yeah, they turned the whole. Oh my god, the fighting with the shovels.
Oh my god. You know what? I actually thought she was crazy the whole time. Like, she's actually a bad person, but she was so into true love and so invested in that couple, and she was basically like, well, if we can't take them over and be that happy couple, I want them to be together.
Yeah.
And so she fucked up, she fucked up Chucky.
But
Yeah,
they did have the ability. They had the amulet.
Yeah, but he didn't love her anymore. He turned on her because she was burnt.
Because Chucky tried to kill the girl by throwing the knife. But then the guys saw the knife and
Yeah.
took it for her.
So really, Chucky fucked up a good thing.
Was it a good thing?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to be with her for the rest of her life.
She
either.
cooks, she kills, she fucks. Hello.
With your head.
She's psycho.
She is psycho.
He's psycho.
He's not. He's socio.
Oh my god. Look, we're not having a psychology podcast, okay? We watched a Chucky movie.
You know what? That'd be a good podcast.
Oh god. Yeah, we get on an actual psychiatrist and we're like, so? And they're like, what are we talking about today? And we're like, Chucky, what is he compared to Tiffany? If we had the funds, give us $1. We're going to hire a psychiatrist for 1 hour to talk about movies.
Psychiatrist or
Hey, let's
psychologist?
not give people ideas. That'd be a good podcast.
It would actually be a good
That'd be
podcast.
interesting.
Just get them to answer these questions about all these killers.
Like break down like characters, psyches, and whatnot.
One of my favorite books is, I think it's The Psychology of Batman, and it goes through the psychology of all the villains and like heroes.
Well,
Alright. Does anyone say what their favorite scene was?
I just did.
What was yours?
I don't remember.
Yeah, neither do I.
Oh, them falling in love and shit.
Ah,
And
yeah.
There's
she
a bunch
turned
of great
good.
scenes in this.
It's actually got a lot of like just good little scenes. I remember them just sitting in the back seat of the van or something. I can't remember if they were like laughing or giggling with each other, and I was like, that's just such a funny scene.
Actually, yeah, there's a scene where the cop's looking for the weed,
Ah,
and he just walks past, and all of a sudden Chucky hits her, and she hits him back, and the cop turns.
just little scenes like that.
Like I like it. It's funny, but it's stupid. as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
pretty stupid.
Cool.
What about when they have to pretend to be dolls and he's like, act natural, and she's
Oh,
like,
she just puts it like a damsel in distress or something like that. When he carries her out and like smacks her head, and you're just like, oh, she's
slams
real.
her into the table.
Also, alright, hold on. With the money, alright, they were given 500. They sounded like they could buy the world.
I know. He's like,
what was-
I'm gonna have $1,000, babe. Let's go run away together.
What was the dollar back then? My
Wait.
god.
They're like 17 years old.
They're in
Yeah.
America too. They're $1,000 for them is a lot more.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's like living for 2 months. They could rent an apartment.
He did say they'll put a deposit down.
Yeah, on
and
a
get a job.
Yeah, that's it.
I guess.
What about that scene that you didn't like where he was crawling?
Oh, they did this weird scene. I wasn't sure if it was real or they did a weird, like, special
Is that
effects
where he
moment.
puts the finger up at the guy in the car?
Yeah.
The guy
There's
gets
when he's
fucking
crawling
brutal.
from behind, it looked normal, but from front, it almost looked like I think someone had on a.
It looked like a
tracking-
kid crawling in a mask.
Yeah, I think-
Same from behind though. It looked like a midget.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I thought.
I think also the top down with the fighting with the shovels. I think that was two people
Yeah.
dressed as
It
them.
looks so good though.
It really doesn't.
How dare you?
Also,
This movie looked
the last
great.
movie had
Especially for its age.
8 puppeteers for Chucky. This movie had 21 puppeteers. So
There's a lot more involved.
there's a lot more.
Jesus.
And one of those
movement.
puppeteers was just for his dick.
Really?
Just for that sex scene.
Yeah, imagine writing that down. You're like, I was the puppeteer.
Literally writing it down.
Writing it down.
Oh God.
What do you reckon? Is there anything else? Or is
Fuck,
everyone
marry,
normal?
kill.
No.
Why not?
No.
Let's
Let's do it.
That's easy.
Let's do it.
That is
There's
easy.
4 characters.
Yeah, no, it's easy. I'm gonna kill the uncle because fuck him.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna kill the uncle because fuck him.
Yeah.
he
So you're
needs
gonna
to die.
And fuck him. if
Fuck
I
his
want.
corpse.
Obviously, Tiffany is fuck, and then you'll marry the other girl.
They
Tiffany
should-
as the doll or the human?
The doll.
One, then the other.
At the same time.
They're basically the same.
There was a picture of them next to each other though.
That's not her.
That's a cosplay.
That's a cosplay.
I don't know. It looks close enough to her.
Looks nothing like her whatsoever, but it's
That doesn't
okay.
look like Alyssa Milano.
Stop it! Her name is not Manan.
Oh,
what is that?
What is that one?
It's a custom doll. I hate it.
Hey.
Click on it, Kane. Make it
Also,
big.
wait, that's what I forgot. That doll. That doll's not so bad.
That's creepy as fuck.
It's creepy, but the new version.
Yeah, they're all
Ugh.
creepy, man.
There were so many different versions of the same dolls. Some of them were fucked and some of them were fine. Like the one where she's smoking looks horrific.
There we are.
Oh no. People got to stop
Also,
making custom dolls.
This one, they stuck with the same dolls through the whole movie, didn't they? Remember in the Child's Play, they would have the Chucky, and then there'd be the good guy, like when he's like pretending to be inanimate.
Yeah.
Whereas this, it was just the same doll.
Yeah, well, when you look like that, it's hard to go back to normal.
I always like though the other ones when it just looked like the good guy.
What about how she just stapled on the hair to the side?
Oh, I hated the stapled on hair. It killed me. That fucking stapled on
What
hair.
is that for?
Has he got a? Did she put a metal plate in his head? Like, look, if you look in his forehead.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
see.
just part of
There
him.
might be, yeah. Alright, what are we rating this?
We are rating it
What's your criticals?
something.
Alright. Critically,
There's not much I can pick wrong with this.
no, I can go to some of the special effects. It's, I guess, pretty consistent with... Well, no, I guess they changed a bit of the story, but not enough. The acting is the acting.
They're not trying to make. They're not trying to make you forget about what 6 sequels.
They're not
beforehand.
trying to make you... Yeah, yeah.
How dare you shit over last week's movie that we recorded last week?
Yeah,
How do you even remember that?
Great memory.
I think I'm giving it a 4 critically.
I was thinking about the same. Maybe 4.5.
There's a couple of little things I can nitpick, but it's not it's not enough to lose more than a point.
For me, considering how much wires and that they would have had to use, and I didn't pick up anything.
Other than the close-ups
Oh,
when you
wait.
see their hands picking
Yeah.
stuff up, I don't like that.
Yeah, they're the only things I think I can really nitpick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And
thinking
the
about.
crawling.
I'm thinking about a 4.5 for
Yeah.
critical.
It's hard because the puppeteering, I know, would be hard work, but it still looks like puppets.
See, I think
Make it look like they're
it
dolls.
should look
moving.
like puppets.
I
They're
know.
supposed to look like dolls.
Yeah, a puppet doll.
I kind of like the fact that I like how they move a bit.
Yeah, I
weird.
like it. And I've never seen the Chuckies before now. Never.
Really?
Never.
Yeah, she hadn't.
And you're not bitching like you did with friggin' Freddy.
No, I like these.
These are better than Freddy to me.
No!
no.
Yeah.
They're coming in from a direct sequel.
Huh?
No, we watched them all. We've
Oh,
been
you
watching
watched them all.
Like, we've been watching them to watch this.
Oh yeah, but you
basically.
didn't do that.
Yeah,
with
but we didn't do that with Freddy, so
Nightmare on
that's a
Elm
bit
Street.
unfair.
No, but
That
if
is
I had
absolute
watched...
bullshit.
If I had watched this as a standalone, this is probably... Like, I don't need the backstory for this. The only thing that might change is I wouldn't be like, did they add an amulet story to
Yeah.
this? But I'm not really taking points off for that. I'm taking points off for a couple of issues with, like, the puppeteering and just... I don't know, I guess maybe the age. And this, like, the dumb baby at the end.
No. That was setting up.
The scene with
The
the
sequel.
couple with the mirror. You know, there's just little bits and pieces that add up.
What about
So-
the...
so
I don't
which
know,
is
the
yours?
friend walking out onto the road was a bit of a stretch.
Oh,
he-
yeah.
He was freaking out.
I know, but...
Wouldn't you freak out a bit too? And
Yeah,
just
but I don't
backwards
walk
a bit?
out... Like, aren't there roads known to just don't step out onto
As
their
he
roads?
got hit, it looked like man moose went flying into the air. I don't think that's how that works. But speaking of, remember how brutal it is in Hereditary when she gets hit?
The head comes off.
Yeah, it's fucked.
All right, scores. What's your-
Still trying to keep us focused, Martin. You're not our real dad.
What are you leaning towards, Aaron? What's bringing it down for you? Because I feel like I know what you're thinking. Like,
What was yours?
I don't remember. 4.
Was 4?
I don't know if I
tough.
can go. Like, I feel like my personal doesn't want it to be that high, but at the same time, I can't fault it as much.
Yeah, I think that's what it is for me too.
Because it's a dumb movie. Like, there's no arguing that. But we're not here to like pick on the whole movies being dumb. They can be dumb, but still good.
Given how old it is and how it is like
Actually,
the third sequel, it's
fourth.
still bloody fun to watch, right?
Third sequel. It's the fourth movie, third sequel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, you watched this and you were like, this might be my favourite one. This is dumb fun.
Yeah.
So the fact that it has aged well enough that you can watch this now
That is true.
and still
This
have
is-
fun.
This is 20 years old.
And think how many times you've seen this
Like,
and you still enjoy it.
Story-wise, they do a lot of things that's convenient. They do the whole exhuming the body so it can be picked up.
I'm pretty sure they would have done that in real life if they started finding fingerprints from a 10-year-old murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Murder.
he doesn't have fingerprints.
Well, I think
He's
they're just
also not
saying
a
he's
real living
tanning.
doll.
Which murder was it for?
What one?
That they
the
exhumed the
fingerprints.
body.
I don't know. They didn't
They
specify.
found fingerprints at
Two different crime
yeah,
scenes.
two of them. So
It would
the-
have been the other two movies.
I would've
And
been
it doesn't make
trailer?
sense. They would have been so small. They would have been little
They're
children's
like,
hands.
We found exact replicas for this guy who's been dead for 10 years, but they're half the size they should be?
Yeah. Like,
Huh.
anyway, like
Look, unless we ask a real police officer
it's just
from
they
that time.
they played. Fuck off.
you've got dolls walking around.
Yeah, I get
and you're
it.
picking on fingerprints.
No,
No,
you
but
have- they-
for critical, we
Yeah.
got to look at the story.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the story is very shallow and convenient, but they've never been deep. So
Until he was inside Tiffany.
Was he? Was he really deep?
Probably
all,
not.
all 1 inch or whatever
He's like,
it would be.
I'm anatomically correct. And it's like, you're a 5-year-old boy. So have fun with that.
Impressive.
Maybe if he was the bear doll. From like the first one, is it? Or the second one? When he's the
Ah.
bear? Like, well, he doesn't become the bear, but he controls the bear. Anyway, doesn't
Yeah.
matter. The point is, could have been a different sequel, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
like it's really only the shallowness and convenience of the story, but that's not what you're there for.
Yeah.
So it's hard to take too
Like,
much.
even
off.
if you were going to, alright, you're going to say the convenience of the story, you knock a point off for that or something.
Yeah, and I didn't like how the baby attacked.
Yeah.
It's really nitpicking. I probably do 4 for critical.
Yep.
I would have I legit would have done 3.75.
I was thinking 3.5.
3.5, yeah, but I feel like that's a little low because it is a lot of work for the puppeteering.
Say 4.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know, well, how do you feel about the acting then?
It's dolls.
Not just
It's
them, no,
basically
because
just
they're the
voice
main.
acting, and the voice acting was fine.
They're, oh, yeah, no, they're fine. But I mean, like, all the other characters.
They're
Did
really
it
not
ever-
in it too much.
Did anyone else, did everyone seem like they played their character? They seem
The
believable.
uncle
did
played
alright.
a cunt uncle.
They played the
and he-
characters really well.
For what he was in it, he played a cunt well.
I hated the
The
cop.
the cunt cop that did it for money, he
Needle
played a
nose.
dick
Actually,
well.
yeah, that cop I think might have been one of the
The
best. He
only
was such
character
a
that
slimy
wasn't
bastard.
good for me was the gay best friend. He just didn't feel
You
real
feel-
to me.
Yeah,
He
even
didn't
the
feel
guy,
gay enough. He wasn't
even the guy
flaming enough for me.
pretending, the fake goth. I loved the fake goth guy.
Yeah. I love Patricia Arquette. Patricia Arquette's sister.
So what's your critical, Kane?
I can't go lower than the 4. I think I feel like something
3.5.
says 3.5, but it says it's too low.
So 4?
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, we need to start adding 0.25s in.
Do you want to start watching them all again?
Yes.
May as well do it while the list is low. We're going to be doubling up movies for the next.
When we're doing fucking review 200, you don't want to look back and say, damn, we should have started doing it then.
Yeah. When we get to 100, we'll do the re-review.
We'll start from the beginning.
Colosseum Rewind.
Yeah.
We watch everything and rewind.
Literally start from number 1 again, just make a list. Work down the list one by one.
Alright, and personals then?
My personal, the 4.5.
Personal.
It's a good horror, but it's still not a Stephen King. Still not yet.
Like, it's stupid fun. I'm never going to watch it again. Probably a 2.5.
This might be
Wow.
one that I like. I'd recommend the other Chuckies for nostalgia, and I'd recommend this one to people for just dumb fun. Like, this is a weird movie.
There was a lot of times I'm just like, this is so stupid, but it is what it is.
It's enjoyable though.
It's stupid in the same way that Army of Darkness was stupid.
Yeah, but it's going to be a specific taste for people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like,
You're probably going to like really enjoy it or just hate it, kind of thing.
I thought I would hate these, but this was probably the best one so far.
Haha.
And this was actually pretty funny. Like, stupid funny, but I like old, dumb horror comedy sort of things. So, please.
I like how
Please.
he references back to the 80s a lot too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I really did enjoy referencing back to the old horror films, even just the little nod to them at the start. Like, there was a lot of little clever things they did in this that kind of made it more fun for me. So, I'm actually kind of surprised that, like, my personal score's probably... Ooh, it hurts me, but
No,
it's probably going to
alright.
be a 4.
See, I keep... Alright, this is where I think I'm starting the meta and I don't like that because I was like... This one to Halloween, I'm like, fuck, they're different movies, but they're probably going to be the same in score.
Yeah, but that's where you don't think about it.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
don't
I know.
compare it. Please.
you got to remember, comedies get a lot of leeway.
They do. They do get a lot of leeway.
Especially
Because, yeah, if you like
when
it,
it
you
comes
hate
to
it.
critical, because the stories are always lacking
Yeah.
with a comedy,
They don't have to
especially
put
a
as
horror
much
comedy. It's tough because a lot was funny, but there were quite a few stupid things.
Oh,
But
God,
that
yeah.
depends if you like that or not.
So, but that's it. Just comes down to taste and humor, and sometimes they just went a little too far for me personally.
Wow, so there's too far?
There is too far.
I didn't know Aaron had a too far.
No, there's like...
Sometimes it's like Scary Movie, like you know where their jokes
long,
go.
dragged out.
Sometimes they just go too far. You're just like, it was funny like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Now
You
you've
mean
gone
that
too far.
You mean that type of too far?
Yeah, you mean like too long, kind of thing. But
Yeah,
I don't think
but
they did that in this.
that feeling.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same feeling I have with some of the jokes. I'm like, ha ha ha. And that personally can come down to like how someone's feeling at the time when they watch it.
Yeah.
So if I'd been in a better mood and hadn't just worked like a fucked shift, maybe I would have enjoyed it more.
Also not watching it on the great quality.
Yeah, maybe if you had a better copy.
If it was in 4K, hey, who knows?
It's in 4K VR.
If it was in VR,
You
all from
are
Chucky's
Chucky.
point of view.
This one here looked like it would have been great in 3D. There's a few scenes in it, like when he's poking his head through the shower curtain thing. Yeah, it would have been great in 3D, and there's a few parts of the knife and that.
I love how she just kicks him when she's in the bar.
Oh, he's running at him.
Yeah.
I actually like that
Actually, yeah, I like-
scene,
yeah.
that whole scene, because it was realistic for a doll. Like that's how he would get the kill, instead of trying to overpower people. Like that was a good. I like that. He came up, tried to stab her. She's like, "Fuck off!" Kicks him, and then knocks in the fucking TV. It's great.
I also think it deserves an extra 0.25 because they got Katherine Heigl to say "fuck off, midget" or
All
whatever
right,
she said.
that's wicked, and then it gets like scaled back down.
No, I think this definitely needs to be in the top 3. If everyone adds an extra 0.5.
I'm not doing
I'll
that.
go 4.
To your personal score.
Yeah, I think it's a great movie.
Great.
So yours are 2.
No, I'll go 3 for personal.
3 for personal. Okay. So I just want to make sure we get this one. So it's 3, 4, 4. Okay.
Okay, this is
Mine's
getting
4.5.
way too
What's
high. You
yours?
guys are fucking
4.5.
crazy. I'm telling you.
I love this movie.
This is going to be like 8th on the list.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Oh,
Like, how is
that's-
this getting as high as it is?
So, do you want to know the score?
I don't.
No.
Like, it's just stupid.
It's 11-11. I wish
I can't
it wasn't
metagame.
that high.
Like,
I can't, but that's what I was thinking.
it
So I
does
decided
not deserve to be this high on the list.
Yeah, it does. yeah, it does.
What is it?
Anytime Martin likes something, it
It always
just
goes
shoots into
high,
the
yeah.
top 10.
That's basically the way it is.
Got an 8.
It got 8.
Got 8!
You got 8?
It's 6.
Oh!
This is
It's
disgusting.
better than Liar Liar.
I
Wait,
fucking hate you guys.
A Nightmare on Elm Street got 7th? What were we thinking?
It's because the music was great. The
wait,
comedy
I remember
was funny.
That movie now.
The horror and prosthetics was good. Prosthetics.
The prosthetics and the amulet.
Oh, God. Listen, Milano.
So yeah, number 6.
What? Oh, alright. Well,
Yeah, you guys disgust me.
you heard it here first, folks.
Like fucking Mortal Kombat is 32.
Oh my God.
Mortal Kombat is 32.
Mortal Kombat should be 33.
Like, how? In what world is Mortal Kombat 32?
No,
When
Mortal
fucking
Kombat's 34 now.
the Bride of Chucky gets 6.
Do you want to see the updated list,
You guys are fucked.
No, we're not.
Aaron?
I don't want to see it. I don't
Mortal
care.
Kombat is now 34.
Good.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Alright, look, explain to me, because this is the one I feel like it shouldn't be that high, but I also feel like that was the score I needed to get.
Yeah, see? It hurts, doesn't it? It hurts.
Is this what it's like? Trying
Being
to
a
be,
movie
I- I-
critic.
trying to be a critic, but outside of, like...
No, I think I just need to metagame like you cunts, man. Like,
We
I
didn't
didn't
metagame!
2.5 and Bad Boy Bubby.
Yeah, see, I reckon if I went back...
No,
and
we
watched
already
it now-
said, like, the first one.
4 on Mortal Kombat.
We already...
I need to
don't
start
like it.
doing your shit.
Martin gave it a 3!
I didn't like Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat.
but that's
I didn't like
fun.
Mortal
We expect that.
Aaron,
I didn't like
You
it.
gave Pokemon... You gave Initial D a 4.
Because Initial D was horrible. It
No,
was
it
like...
wasn't.
It was a B-grade movie.
You gave Sucker
So was
Punch a
Mortal
These
5.
are all AAAs.
No, they're not. Mortal Kombat's not a AAA movie.
Yes, it was at the
Nah,
time.
fuck it, it's not.
Yeah, it was.
Nah, it's fucking...
It was in the
Nah.
cinemas.
Nah.
I don't give a shit.
Everywhere.
A lot
I
of
don't
dumb
give a
shit
shit.
goes to the cinema.
Not worldwide.
To be fair, Bride of Chucky isn't anywhere, so...
Bride of Chucky wasn't even in the cinemas.
That's because it's
Exactly.
too good. They had to take it down.
Fuck off, cunts.
Considering you can't even find it now to get it.
Like, Mortal Kombat was a high-budget movie for the time.
Yeah, and look where it is now. Number 33.
Like, Aaron, to be fair, even we
Can't
both
even
couldn't
know.
give Mortal Kombat higher than a 6.5.
Yeah, I get it.
And that was purely like a 5 for personal.
Yeah, that was a 5 for personal and a 1.5 for critical.
Yeah, but if it was a comedy, it would have been a 9.
Oh. Look.
Wasn't a comedy, though.
We're all upset.
Where's Street Fighter? Did we do Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Street Fighter did alright. It's 20th.
It's 21st.
No.
I guess it's, yeah. This isn't the updated list.
22.
21, isn't it? Oh, no,
22.
because the other two haven't gone on yet.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's alright.
See, Street Fighter got where is where it's supposed to be. Look at our ratings. 6, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. And it's perfectly in that little space. That makes sense.
I think it's... Well, I'm trying to remember whereabouts it was we changed the scoring system.
I think it was like 7 movies.
No,
ago.
Yeah,
it was,
it
like
was
3
really early
movies in.
on.
It was
it?
Really?
even earlier than that.
No, when we started taking into account also what is the movie trying to be as well.
Oh,
instead of
yeah.
The critical. Do you know what I mean? Stopped going for what we thought the movie should be and trying to give them credit for what they were trying to do.
I was always trying to do that.
Yeah, no, but not everyone.
Yeah, 'cause
Like,
you
it's
guys
slowly evolved.
sucked.
It's, you know, it's evolved as every time we do, like, usually something new happens. Something weird comes up, we're like, you know, how is this getting judged?
Look, there's a lot of things that shouldn't be
We
up
need
there.
to start putting in like a -1 to any comedy straight off the bat.
No!
Because it just, like, look, comedies just blast their way. We need to be harsher on comedies.
But the only comedy in the top 10 is Groundhog Day and Liar
Are you-
Liar.
You got Frighteners,
Oh,
Liar
yeah, I
Liar,
remember Frighteners.
Frighteners wasn't meant to be
Fifth
a comedy,
Element?
though.
Groundhog Day.
Fifth Element's not a comedy.
It's action comedy.
Yeah, it's probably action comedy.
It's just a beautiful, realistic
Then
sci-fi action
Black
movie.
Dynamite, Me, Myself, and Irene. Bloody,
I think most of these ones at the
like
top...
they got all really high. Like Me, Myself, and Irene is a very bland story.
Yeah, I think most
It's
of the
the
ones...
characters and
most
the
of the ones
comedy.
at the top that are comedy and stuff like that. Most of the ones at the top are more nostalgia movies for us.
Yeah.
Besides a couple of them which are new, which obviously you're going to get good critical scores because they're new movies. You can't really fault.
I just got to be harsher with my scores.
You say this every week.
So what's next week's movie?
Gotta get harsher. harsher again.
It is Kane's choice, and he has chosen.
I chose.
Weren't you meant to choose? Remember?
Oh no, actually, I was going to give you all a choice with my choice.
Martin,
No.
where would this movie have been if I had only given it 2.5 for Persona?
You didn't give it 2.5 per person, didn't you?
No,
I know you gave it a 3.
3.
A sec.
I should have just stuck with my.
I was leaning.
Initial-
I was leaning to 3.5.
So if you just it's just 0.5 if you take off.
Yeah. Which is 1.25 off the total score.
I just wiped all those scores then. So
I feel like I want to go 3.5.
We've already put our scores in.
I know.
Can't metagame.
Yeah, no, you can't metagame.
what was your critical again, Aaron?
2.
Hmm?
Nah, I
It's 4.
think I gave it a 4
Yeah.
because it did what it was supposed to do. Comedy gives things way too much. That's why I'm saying we need a -1 straight off the bat for comedies.
Well, the whole point is that they get plus for what they do good in the area.
All right. So if you only gave it, if you kept your 2.5, it would have come down at 7.875. So
What if I had went my 3.5?
Stop it!
7.75. So it still would have been in the top 10, no matter what.
Yeah, it was going to be high no matter what.
It's because of how low you rate some things, guys.
What do you mean?
No, like
It's more me.
We already know it's Martin
it's
stuff.
used to.
Who? Oh, Melissa.
Yeah, Melissa and Martin. Fucking your crazy ass scores that come out of left field.
How dare you?
It's because you give movies that I absolutely hate. Absolutely hate. I don't like the
Yeah, I'm
story.
surprised Matrix is so high, even though you gave it a 6.5.
Because you guys gave it a 9.5 each.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It's not. The
Amazing.
story is
If I
crap.
could, I probably would have put it up to a 10.
Matrix is like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, but not even favorite. I think it was a revolution. Like that movie it hit perfectly
Yeah,
at the time.
with Matrix, I gotta say, it looks great. It is a really nice looking movie, but I hated the story.
But the story is sci-fi.
What
I
did
thought
you
you
say?
liked sci-fi.
Lord
I
of the
don't like that
Flies,
one.
4.5.
Huh? What?
You and Martin, 4.5. Total agreement.
For what?
Lord
Oh,
of the
Flies.
That was a shit movie.
It's fucking garbage.
I liked that
was
movie.
filmed-
But
Wasn't
we'll-
bad.
See, I give you a good reason of why I really don't like that movie. That's because you know why. I don't like little people.
You don't like children or little people.
So why do you like this movie?
Because he wasn't a kid. Alright.
So what's the next movie?
So I want to continue the fashion by going something Jason, but I'm torn between 3 of them.
The one in space. We got to do the one in
No.
space.
The second Jason movie, which I think was the better for like the classic, like because the first one I thought it's not good. I think the second one was much better when it was actually Jason. Then there's the remake, which I can't remember much, but I think they did a good job of
Oh, it was
bringing.
his mother, wasn't it?
The first one's his mother, yeah. Spoilers, you haven't seen Friday the 13th.
Yeah, it's called Friday the 13th, not Jason. So
Yeah, it
But
doesn't
yeah.
get called Jason until Jason
Jason
goes to
X.
hell or Jason X or something like that. The remake one, which I don't remember much of, I just remember I thought it was a good slasher of Jason. It had that nice blend of the old style, but it was just more modern, so it didn't look as cheap. Or we tie in another one and we go fun, and you go Freddy versus Jason.
That one is fun.
Freddy
But that's a
versus-
comedy.
I don't.
It's fucking gonna be top 10.
It better.
Hey,
bad.
personally for me, I can already tell you right now, it's fucking high up. All right.
Yeah, if we do
But
Freddy
that's
versus
why I want to
Jason-
know, what do you lean towards? Do you want to go back to the original? Do you want to see a remake? Or do you want to go, let's bring Freddy into it as well and
I'd love to
go
see-
something fun?
I'd love to have an excuse to watch Freddy vs Jason right now.
I mean, we've
Probably not gonna
already
watch it anyway.
technically had a Freddy movie.
That's the only reason I can see going against it. We already had Freddy. But then again, Bride of Chucky, he put everything in his. So.
Yeah, but not really.
Oh, he did.
I don't know.
So I'm leaving this to you.
Because I've only seen a couple of them over and over.
I don't really remember heaps of Jasons right now.
Hmm.
So
I know I've watched them all at some
Yeah.
point. but I think I definitely fell off at the Jason wagon. But that's because I'm just not into slashers ones as much.
Look, I feel like we could end it with a bit of a comedy, like end Halloween with a bit of a laugh,
Alright.
but
So what was we had
We had
Freddy.
the remake. Oh no, we had one of the newer Freddys.
The fourth Freddy, the fourth Chucky,
A
the
remake.
second
Was
10th
it-
Halloween.
that's 19th Halloween, also known as the second Halloween.
Also known as Halloween.
Yeah.
It's just Halloween's horror.
The naming is. What does everyone lean towards? What do you want?
Either the
You want
Freddy-
remake, fun, or classic?
To
I
me, it'd
kinda
either be the
want-
remake or the Freddy vs. Jason vs. Freddy.
I kind of think remake.
What do you, Aaron?
We went 2 old ones, now we should go 2 new ones.
Well, oh wait, yeah, see, because Halloween was a new one.
Fine, go the comedy.
Freddy vs. Jason.
So we got Freddy vs. Jason. You
I
said
did-
Freddy vs. Jason remake. She said remake.
So it's
Freddy versus Jason remake?
the Freddy
No.
vs. Jason or the remake.
Oh, the remake.
So it comes down to Kane in the end.
I
just
wanted to
do-
leave it to you. For the listeners out there, what do you think?
Hey, we got a couple of days. Put it up on Facebook.
Good.
We haven't done that for a while. But also, you shouldn't get to pussy out. We all chose.
It's true. So then I will choose. I pick Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, to spite me.
Also,
'Cause I sassed
also,
you.
I want a reason to watch it again. I really like that movie.
Hey,
We could
it's
watch
your
it
own fault.
anyway.
It's your own fault. You could have put it to a vote, and you chose not to.
Look, I just think that we've already watched a Freddy movie and now we're watching another one.
And we're gonna watch
That's
another.
because
Next power play,
Freddy
baby.
is king.
Alright.
Just because, alright, everyone here, do you think when it comes to the horror, I think Freddy is probably the biggest icon?
He's the one I heard of the
Ooh,
least when I
Nah,
was
Hockey
growing
Mask.
up. Yeah.
You think Jason
Yeah,
is
I
the biggest?
reckon Jason.
I think people think Hockey Mask and is more iconic
Yep.
I'd
100%.
like to
than the
see-
glove. Like, if you were to put up Hockey
I would
Mask,
say
glove,
most people know.
Michael Myers mask, and I don't know, a good guy's doll. they'd probably look at the Hockey Mask first.
Hockey
When you
Mask
think
has probably been,
Halloween-
yeah.
As a holiday, you think Hockey Mask.
I don't.
No.
No, but you do.
I don't
No,
think of
'cause-
anything when I think Halloween. I think pumpkins.
when I think of a hockey mask, I think of Mighty Ducks.
Oh, God, of course you do.
That was quite the horror.
I didn't mind.
If we're going by what most people, but I'm wondering if you're going to say what most horror fans would think of. Like every picture in, like if you type in like horror icons and stuff like that, Freddy, it is Freddy, Jason, Myers, and it's either Chucky or Hellraiser is the other ones like off.
There is a thing I found on the net not long ago with all the different emoticons for all the horrors.
Hmm.
I can't remember. And it's Jason, all them, and Chucky and that, which are the main ones. But there are some smaller ones.
Yeah, there's obviously the small ones.
Right.
And if you go back further, then you'll go like Dracula,
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's monster, Mummy, or Wolfman, like something like that. Are you looking it up? Alright, the only reason I'll make the case, because you want to go the remake, I'll make the case for Freddy vs. Jason. One, would you not argue that they're the two biggest? The fact there is a movie of those two versing each other tells you that they were the biggest.
I still think it's hard because for me and all of my friends that I had from kid into like 2022 or so, none of us had really watched the Freddy movies.
That's probably because they were very adult movies as well, like more than the
They're
other ones.
They're very old.
Our
They're
parents
before
didn't
your
love
time.
us. We watched all sorts of horrible things when we were young.
Yeah, no, but they're pretty.
They're old. They're like I said, like I just said, they're before your time type of thing. So
Yeah, but
But
everything
Jason,
was.
yeah, Jason and Michael Myers are all back then. Michael Myers is actually the earliest one.
yeah, Michael Myers got played more than Freddy, but Freddy had more of a cult following.
Yeah,
I
I feel
had-
like Freddy wasn't on TV as
Yeah.
much as maybe
I
the
had
others
seen one of the Nightmare on Elm Streets, I think on TV first, and it didn't tickle me the way that the others did. I wasn't that into the story. I enjoyed some of the special effects and I thought it was funny, but it wasn't like I want to watch all these, so I just never rented them.
You rented things?
Yeah.
You rented things.
Wow.
And I've still got 'em. Suck my ass, Blockbuster.
Aaron, what are you doing?
You're the reason they went under.
What are you doing, Aaron? What do you think? Do you think we give Jason his own, or do you think it's good to end the month on the two biggest, I guess?
Why not both?
I want to do Fred. I want to do Jason in space.
Okay, that's like the worst fucking one.
It's so bad. I want to do it though.
Look, next month when we do theme of aiming for the bottom, you can do that.
Are we doing
Is
another
that
theme?
a thing? Aiming for the bottom?
Yeah.
I was thinking, no, alright. Spoilers for next month. I was thinking what the theme could be is a movie you really like, but you know will probably go like low for everyone else. So it's like like a personal favorite, but you feel like everyone else is going to put it low.
What?
Rubber!
Oh, no!
Well, there you go. That's your perfect pick.
Birdemic.
No, I don't think that's good.
Oh, hobo with a shotgun.
That's great.
That's a weird cult.
That's a like solid 9 out of 10 for me.
Look, it's my pick. As much as I feel like Jason should get his own, someone should have picked Jason beforehand. So, Freddy versus Jason. In your face.
So be it. But you have chosen wrong.
Oh no, that sounded eerie.
I'd watch you sleep tonight.
You know what? If you don't like it, let us know in the comments.
Like you always do.
Yeah.
If we actually get comments now, people saying they don't like it, I'm going to be very upset.
Can you guys please tell Kane that he has made the wrong decision?
No, he's made the best decision.
The wrong decision.
Mine is good. It's a win-win, and I feel like Freddy is king, and I'm still giving Jason his movie. And even if you say you didn't see Freddy that much, you don't see a Michael Myers versus Jason, you don't see anyone else, no. Freddy versus Jason.
I'm actually surprised no one chose an Alien movie.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
we were
we were
sticking
keeping
with the originals.
Yeah, we're going with like the original horror. If we're gonna go that theme, it would be like Alien, Predator, Alien again, Predator again, because there's no one else.
Alien versus Predator.
Alien versus Predator to finish it off.
Predator
Prometheus.
versus Jason.
Who
In
would
space.
win?
Jason in space versus Alien.
On Earth. Alright, next movie is Freddy versus Jason. You know what? I'll also make the argument. People may know Jason, but I bet you they know Freddy's full name more than they know Jason's full name.
Everyone knows Jason Voorhees.
No, they don't. They know Jason. Everyone knows Freddy Krueger.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Come on. How many times people are like, Jason? Jason. Everyone's like, Freddy Krueger.
Nah. Nah.
It's the same with Chucky. Not many
Chucky
people call it
doesn't
Child's
have a
Play.
Chucky has no name.
Chucky has no name.
No name.
Alright. We're done.
We're done.
We're done.
Done and dusted. Leave us a comment. Tell Kane he's bad.
Tell Kane did right.
Tell Kane do bad.
If you tell Kane did right, Kane do other things right for you people.
Ew. Don't offer sexual favors
I
for
did
comments.
not.
Well,
How can you not?
Children.
I think we all heard Kane offer sexual favors for comments. Leave
None.
a comment below if you
Hey,
think he
like
offers
I don't even
sexual
think comments are
favours.
enabled
What do you mean?
because there's nowhere to even click comments
What are you on about?
On YouTube?
on YouTube.
You just scroll down.
Yeah,
dickhead.
scroll down. Past the other videos.
Past the
recommendations.
videos. Yeah. Don't
We
get
had this compliment. We had this compliment.
We had this
We
compliment.
had this compliment months ago.
Man, end us out with your favourite sexual favour.
What do you like to do for the listeners, Martin? He's getting ready. He's demonstrating. He's putting
He
the
is
mic
moving
away.
the mic up and down. He is
Holy
stroking-
Oh!
That's
The
deep.
mic is
Mum!
erect.
That is
Holy
deep, Martin.
shit!
How can you breathe?
Listeners, I don't know if you can handle this. Whoa.
Alright. Till next time.
NPC